G'day Rockstar, Tucky Moore here from $1 Million Coach, and in this quick video I want to do two things. I want to show you what to do if you're feeling a bit flat running your coaching business, if you're kind of just not feeling quite yourself. And number two, I'm going to take a photo here in the photo booth, okay? So two photos, $5, see how we go. Alright, so I've never done a video in a photo booth before. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. I'm not really sure even how to work the machine. So let me tell you a little bit of the story while I try to figure out how to make this thing work. It looks like I pretty much just start with money. So, like most good things. Card approved. Press here for color, press here for black and white. I think maybe black and white. So I was talking to a couple of my most successful clients, guys in Boardroom. I don't know if you know, but Black Belt is designed to get people from 6 figures to $1 million a year. Once a client gets to $1 million a year, we invite them to a secret mastermind, or not secret, but a private mastermind called Boardroom. So I was talking to a couple of Boardroom clients a couple of weeks who both had incredible months, right? So one of them, for example, signed 14 $2,000 a month clients, sold a bunch of websites. They're doing between $2 and $3 million a year. Actually, two of these guys, really similar sorts of situations, made a ton of money and just feeling flat, not that happy. I should figure this out. Press here for black and white. All right, picture in 3 seconds. 2, 1. There we are. That's the serious look. All right. Well, that worked out fine, except I've got weird camera apparatus in most of these photos, but that's okay. Let's just press to print. So these guys are, I should get out of here. So these guys are both making incredible money and feeling really flat and feeling a bit weird about making money and feeling flat. Like, it's a weird combination. Like, most people feel great when they're doing great, and feeling flat feels a bit odd. So it's kind of weird to be doing really well and feel flat, but it's not abnormal at all. It happens all the time. And so here's the fix. In each of these cases, it happened to 2 or 3 guys. In each case, what I got them to do is, like, I'm not interested in your head. I don't mind about your psychology, but I'd love to have a look at your calendar, because I know 2 things are true. Number 1, your cash flow follows your calendar, right? So so if you want to improve your business and you're worried, you're kind of confused about why it's not working the way you want, the first thing I'm going to look at is, show me your calendar. Let me see what you're doing each day, each week to move yourself forward. It's going to be pretty obvious if you're putting in the right kind of work or not. And that's good to a point. But here's what happens next. Once you're successful, once you're already making great money, the calendar doesn't just determine your cash flow, but it also determines your sense of enjoyment and purpose. So I had a look at each of these guys' calendars. I said, show me, just bring it, we're on a Zoom call. Show us your calendar for this week and your calendar for the last week and the week before. I just want to see the last 3 weeks. And they clicked through. I said, so in one of these guys' cases, I looked over the last 3 weeks, and his calendar was full of sales appointments, which is cool if you love sales appointments. It was all triage calls and strategy sessions, which is fantastic. I'm like, dude, it looks like 70% of your week is full of triage calls and strategy sessions, so the sales pipeline is working really, really well. But how much do you actually enjoy that? He goes, man, I hate it. I've been doing it for 13 years, and I'm frankly, I'm over it. I said, well, of course you feel flat. How could you possibly not feel flat if 3/4 of your week, or 70% of your week, is spent doing stuff you don't actually love that much? And of course. And so here's the big idea. Your calendar, the items on your calendar are either going to drain your energy or gain you energy. They're going to juice you or drain you. And so we had a look. And what are the things in each of these 3 guys' case? It was different things, but what are the things which are draining your energy? And they each had a different 2 or 3 core things. So here's what we did. We made a list of 3 things on the calendar that were draining, and the top 3 things that they'd like more of in the calendar that would give them energy. And we set about re-engineering their weeks, right? In this particular coach's, by the way, I think my photos are ready. I got 2 sets. There we are. Thank you, Hotel Zeta. In his case, he was over the sales appointment. So what do? Well, we upgraded his assistant, Owen, one of his coaches, Owen, to take that piece over. So Owen's busy learning the triage call now, and we'll do the strategy session Next, it's already freed up a day a week of this guy's time, soon to be 3 days as soon as he takes over the next step. So business can still grow. More importantly, the coach gets to do the stuff that's fun. Does this make sense? So let's talk about you. Enough about this guy, enough about the theory. The items in your calendar are either going to give you more life or take stuff away. I want you to do a quick calendar audit. Have a look at the stuff in your calendar. Is it giving you energy? Is it taking energy away? And is that okay? Right? So look at your calendar and go, so this is what's going on. So what? Do I like that or not? And then now what? What am I going to do to give me more energy, more fun, more drive? Cool? That's this week's $1 Million Coach tip. I'm Taki Moore. Out.